What's going on, nation? Today is Sunday, January 12th. This is your SHF Weekly Update. I gotta say, it's great to be back in action. I feel like I've been just not here with you guys on these updates. Been posting videos consistently, but there's been obviously a lot of traveling going on. I'm sure you guys have had a crazy time too. Erica and I, if you guys didn't hear in the last video I did a couple weeks ago, went down to Florida to spend the holidays with her family. It was my first time meeting her family. We had a really great time. Everyone was super nice to me. I wish I spoke Portuguese because Erica's entire family speaks Portuguese, so I'm able to pick up on things here and there to kind of figure out what's being said. But I'm sure if you're in a relationship with someone who speaks a different language, when everyone's talking in that language, you're like, what are they saying, you know? And you can kind of tell by their mannerisms what's going on. So that was kind of fun for me. But anyways, we had a really great time. While we were down there, Erica took me to Disney World for the first time. I've never been there before. And then we also went to Universal Studios as well as Island of Adventure. And we got to each park at 8 a.m. And luckily at Disney World and Universal, we were able to go on every single ride right away with barely any wait, maybe 5-10 minutes max because we got there so early. But I tell you, we got to Islands of Adventure. We literally got there at 8 a.m. when the doors opened, and we ran to the Harry Potter ride, and we still had to wait almost 2 hours in line. It was absolutely insane. By the time we got done waiting in line and did the ride, which by the way was really cool. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am a Harry Potter fan. I love those movies. I've watched them all a million times. We got out. I bought a Harry Potter wand, which you guys may have seen from the photo I posted. And then by the time we were done shopping and we left, they were actually closing that section of the park, and you can only get in with a ticket with a designated time on it. So it was just jam-packed. Luckily at Islands of Adventures, we had a fast pass, so we were able to go to the front of the line, go into the fast pass lane. One of our friends hooked us up. Thank you, Brian, very much. And we had a great time. I actually am going to be posting photos and videos in the exclusive section on scotthermanfitness.com if you guys want to check it out. But we had a really great time, and it was literally 2 weeks of barely any lifting. I think I only lifted twice. And, I'm pretty hardcore. I'm dedicated. But when you're traveling and you're staying with family and you're doing family stuff and going out and exploring, the Disney parks, we are walking and running around and trying to make our ways through the parks and around people for 8 to 10 hours a day. So we're pretty tired by the time we got home. And now that we are home and we are starting to lift, obviously it hurts a little more because you're getting back into it. So what Erica and I have been doing is sticking to high volume training. Just focusing on doing, lots of reps, make sure we're doing 15 to 20 reps per exercise, getting our bodies back in the grooves, get our eating back on track, and then just full steam ahead now that it's January 2014. And Happy New Year to all of you. It's a pretty exciting year. I see lots of amazing things already happening, and I'm pretty excited to roll out some new stuff as well. But let's get back on task. So this weekend for me was no good. I got a really high fever. I don't know, maybe it's just all the weather changing and going back and forth and traveling. A fever just hit me pretty hard, and I was kind of out for the count yesterday and Saturday. So if I didn't get to any questions from you guys, I tried to get to a lot last night. I'll definitely get to more tonight as well, but that was not good. So I'm glad that's over. Fevers just take you completely out mentally and physically. You can't even think straight. But back on track. Saturday exercise explosion. If you guys missed the videos, you can check them out right here. So last Saturday I posted a video, and this video was all about building a meal plan to help you reach your goals. And what this video is going to explain to you is how to find the macro ratios to build a foundation that you can then work with as you start to exercise and head towards your goals. So the numbers that you're gonna get from this video as you do your calculations, they're not set in stone. That's your foundation. It's then gonna be up to you to exercise while utilizing these numbers and to see where you need to make changes. Usually, if you need to increase your protein, decrease your carbs, or vice versa, this video explains it all, so make sure you check it out. And then this Saturday, I released the incline dumbbell fly. I was going to release a video to show specifically how to do a stomach vacuum. I know I told that to a few of you, but I just had a fever this weekend, and I just couldn't bring myself to edit it. And this video, I made this video a while ago. If you notice, it's in the studio, and the studio is missing a few things. Like I don't think my dumbbells were here, and some other things were missing in the background because it's an older video. Someone actually mentioned that I looked like I was holding more weight here, more body fat, and I was actually, because that's when I was sticking to if it fits your macros, which, by the way, I think is complete BS now because there is a difference between Pop-Tarts and sweet potatoes. That's a whole other story. But I was holding more body fat, and the person commented, "Did you throw your high-protein diet out of the window?" And I was like, no, actually, it's an older video. So if you guys need some tips on how to improve your incline chest press, check this video out right here. Keep in mind, the range of motion I use in this video is extreme. However, you will not damage your shoulders if you practice proper form, and if you're having a hard time, drop the weight and stop making excuses. If you're trying to learn an exercise, you can always use body weight, you can use 2-pound weights, you can use 5-pound weights, you can hold a water bottle in each hand if that's going to be how light you need to go in order to practice proper form. But this is going to help build your stabilizers to ensure that you're doing the exercise properly and making gains. Tuesday tune-up this week was to badass. 12-minute upper body pump. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed this circuit, and some of you guys asked me to create 12-minute lower body pump, which I wrote down and I will do for you. So if you haven't seen it yet, check it out right here. It's a really great exercise. It's 12 minutes long, and after doing this routine for 12 minutes as fast as you can, it's a Tabata style workout, which means you're doing intense work, taking a short break, and going back to doing intense work. You really raise your heart rate and burn a lot of calories, and it's great for total body conditioning. Even though it's upper body pump, you're still getting a pretty good workout throughout the entire body. So make sure you check that out over here. And then this Tuesday tune-up is going to be a lifting vlog. I'm going to take you guys with me into the gym, and we're going to lift. So that's going to be coming on Tuesday. I don't know if there's going to be anything here for me to point to because I haven't recorded the video yet. This week I also posted an article. Now I don't know if you guys have, a lot of you guys have started the transition over to the article section of scotthermanfitness.com. I've already posted a lot of articles by a lot of different authors, myself included. Really great information. One of our super Hermanites, Kostas Kristalaudis, Kostas, I practiced your name a bunch of times before I started this video. It's just a really long last name. Kristalaudis did a really great article on how to build a bigger back. It's called Back into the Gym. I'll put a link to this in the info section below. But if you guys haven't checked the article out and you want to make some gains in your back, really great article to help you out. And then last but not least, the fan art winner of the week this week was Lucas Siratuvicius. Really cool photo. I like it. This photo gets used a lot for the fan art winners, for the fan art in general, which I don't mind. I think it's a really cool photo. But I just thought it was pretty badass to have an SHF across my chest. That would be a really interesting tattoo to have. I don't think I would ever do it. Obviously, it's a little extreme, but it would be cool for like a day. So maybe like I had a tattoo one day or something like that. That'd be pretty funny to see in a video. But that's about it. So this week, back on track. I hope you guys are back on track too. And remember, if you have questions, post them on the Facebook page, or you can join us in the SHF forums. I'm there, and I have a whole team of super Hermanites there that are there all day, each and every day, helping each other out, answering questions, and just providing overall guidance. Or if maybe you want to help out some fellow community members or post your workouts or your meal plan, you can do that in the forums as well. So that's your SHF weekly update. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, more good stuff coming soon. See you guys.